Disclaimer: I, Joe Bruin, did not receive information from EA Sports about what is in each egg. These predictions are all hypotheticals and speculation.
Hours upon hours upon hours of research from me and my analysts. I think I've finally cracked the code on what each egg is going to bring in terms of value, what could possibly be in each egg when it comes to the programs. We got 26 eggs to get through. We have no time to waste. Let's hop right into the video. But before we actually get into the predictions, we got to go over a few terms that I'm going to be using heavily in this video. So on your screen, you're going to see kind of a hypothetical egg. Let's say this egg quick sells for 10,000 candy. Now I'm going to talk about the value, the coin value of an egg, which is times 6 whatever the candy discard price is. So for example, a 10,000 quick sell candy egg would be worth 60,000 coins in the market at that 6 per value. I'm also going to talk about the training value in terms of the training to candy ratio. It's about 2.1 right now in comparison. So the training value of this egg would be 21,000. I'm going to compare that to a lot of rerolls we use in this video. But let's not waste any time now. Let's actually get onto the predictions. The first group of eggs we're actually going to be talking about, I like to call family eggs, where there's 3 different eggs. They all have the same type of vibe, I'd say, design of the egg. The first one being the Madden machine family, of course, pretty obvious, giving us the Madden machine program kind of design on all 3 of the small, the medium, and the large eggs. Now we're gonna hop into the details of all 3 eggs. The small one quick sells for the small one quick sells for 2,700 candy. The medium quick sells for 8,100 candy, and the large quick sells for 1,600 candy. My prediction wise, and you can see the value, the overall values kind of comparison, where what I mean by this is basically a 95 overall quick sells for, let me see on my screen, quick sells for 13,000 candy, and 96 overall quick sells for 18,500 candy, 16,200 being right in the middle. So the overall value of this egg is telling us it's probably going to be a 95/96. So in terms of my predictions for these eggs, small one, I have it being an 88 plus Madden Machine reroll, the large one being a 96 fantasy pack Madden Machine player, and then the medium gift or medium egg being a 92 plus Madden Machine reroll. Let's move on to the next family. Next up, we have the Legend family. Now, I know on your screen you're not going to be able to see it, so I'm actually going to get an altered image where I kind of am zoomed in. A couple filters on the egg because you can't really see it that well kind of in my saturated image. The large egg of the Legend, what I like to call, well, all 3 have it on there. There is a sprinkle of some gold, some yellow in the bottom left and the top right-hand corner, kind of just telling us it is going to be a Legend egg. Of course, the Legend program having blue and yellow, that's kind of the theme, the color scheme of the Legend program. And it's going to be a lot of the same things when it comes down to what my prediction is. The small one being only a 2,700 quick sell value. I'm going to say an 89 plus full Legend, just because the Zero Chill presence, when we had I want to say it was a full Legend egg, they didn't really do pieces, like high overall pieces. It was just full Legends. The medium one, I'm going to go with a 92 plus full Legend. The overall kind of balance makes sense for that. And then the large Legend egg having a 94 plus full Legend. So a pretty good egg. I like this one if you plan on keeping it. I think there's a lot of upside in the small and the medium egg. The large one, not so much, but I do like the small and the medium Legend eggs. Let's move on to the next one. This one is actually a little bit tricky. I have kind of a slash in the middle. I have 2 kind of scenarios where I see these eggs happening. Combine / free agent family. Now I'm going to zoom in again on an image. Now I'm getting 2 kind of program designs in this egg. In the upper left, you kind of see some arrows pointing upward. That tells me, hey, Combine Primo right, Combine Boost. But in the right hand of the egg, you kind of see these lines almost like a square. And to me, that kind of gives you the free agent vibe, or kind of the detail lines, or I would say almost the Gridiron Guardian 1 pack animation. But I think that ended up being the free agent pack animation. That's what I'm getting off them. It pretty much could be either one. Same type of ordeal when it comes to the value of each egg and what I think prediction wise. An 86 plus Combine or an 88 plus free agent reroll for the small one. Medium one being a 92 plus either Combine or free agent reroll. And then the large one either being a 94 or 95, of course, Combine / free agent fantasy pack. There's not too much to get into. My values are pretty set. I kind of think these rerolls are going to be a lot of these smaller and medium makes. Let's move on to the next family. This next group is a little bit tricky, if I'm being honest. Originally, the first thing I thought was, hey, Wildcard Wednesday, because you've kind of seen I want to say it's the Wildcard Wednesday logo or pack logo. It's kind of a rainbow. However, the more and more I look at it, I don't see a gray, I don't see a brown for veterans and heavyweights. I'm more leaning on the side of it just being a Sugar Rush kind of reroll. It being 3 different, like small, medium, and large. If it is a Wildcard Wednesday reroll, it's probably going to be what, like it'd be like 87 plus and 92 plus and 94 plus, which those packs aren't even in the game. So I don't know if they could code those in or not. They usually don't like introduce new packs into the store when it comes down to eggs. So my prediction is going to be more Sugar Rush, although I can easily see it being a Wildcard Wednesday egg. But again, same type of values, 88 plus Sugar Rush for the small, 92 plus Sugar Rush for the medium, and a 96 fantasy pack. Hopefully, really in all these eggs that we can pull the 98 champions or 97 champions. Probably aren't, but prediction-wise, at least for the large, I just think it's going to be a fantasy 96 overall Sugar Rush pack, which honestly is not the best. Let's move on to the next group. For this second to last family, I like to call it the mystery family because I really have no idea what these eggs could be about. It gives off red, purple, and blue colors on all three of the eggs. Originally, like first kind of glance at it, I thought, hey, playoffs, Super Bowl. The only issue I have with that is that promo happened a very long time ago. We don't even have a Team of the Year egg, at least to my knowledge. And going back even further to playoffs and Super Bowl, I don't really know if that's going to be the case. But anyway, I'm gonna need some help in the comments if you guys have any theories on what these eggs could be about. It's probably gonna be a program just because it's 1, 2, or 3, although my prediction has just been kind of elite. We saw this with the present with being the small, the medium, and the large gifts. They were just pretty much 85 plus. It was 85 plus and 90 plus, or 85, 87, or no, it was 80, 85, and 90 plus elite players. So I kind of just went with that for my prediction, 85 plus for the small, 90 plus for the medium, and 94 plus for the large. Now, if this does come true, these eggs will be very, very good. The upside on these will be insane. Probably not gonna happen. This is like my one that I just have no clue on. This is just a complete guess. Hopefully you guys in the comments have a better understanding or better idea of what these eggs could be. Again, try to think promo could be free agent, right? Free agent was blue and red, so who knows? We'll see. Let's move on to the last and final family, and it's a little bit different. And finally, we have come to probably my favorite family of eggs, this being the Redux family. Now, the images originally on your screen right here are probably very hard to see, so I'm going to get another altered image kind of filtered down, and you should easily be able to see kind of the Redux scribbling on the bottom of the extravagant, I'm going to say extra large Redux egg in this video. You can kind of see it's REDUX. It's actually on all three of the eggs, but it's probably the most obvious on the extra large egg, so it's pretty obvious what it is, a Redux egg. We're just trying to figure out which overalls the eggs are going to be. For my predictions, sorry, I had to speed up a little bit on my end. My predictions, and they are a little bit different, right? It's medium, large, and extra large. You have 8100, 1600 quick sell value, and 30,000 quick sell value. Now, for my prediction wise for the small egg, I have it just being a Redux pack pretty much, which is an 88 plus. Now, the overall value is more around the 93, 94 mark. However, there are very few 88 overall Reduxes in the actual pack, so it's more like a 90 and 91 plus pack, which would make a lot more sense. Tons of upside in this egg. For the medium, I have it being a 94 plus Redux, more so just because a 94 overall is about 9,500 candy, the 95 overall 1,300 candy value wise, so 1,600, a 94 plus kind of gives it that upside of pulling a 95, a 96, a 97, but it still can't be too high or too low because it is a 1,600, right, candy. Kind of the other thing, talking about it, it can't really be a 92 plus Redux egg just because a candy reroll in the Source Sugar Rush, it's only 7,000 candy, so it's double the value of a 92 plus Sugar Rush reroll. So I think it's got to be at least at 93, at least 93, probably a 94 plus Redux. And then for the last one, I have it just being a 96 plus Redux. It has a steep value of 184k coins, overall value of a 96, 97. Of course, you can only pull a 97 Redux in the pack, or that's the highest Redux you can pull. So I'm saying 96 plus Redux. I think all three of these eggs are going to be fabulous, probably one of the most valuable egg families in this group. Now we can finally move on to the extra large eggs. For the first extra large egg, we are going to be going with the what I like to call the West Coast egg. Now it has a quick sell value of 21.2k candy, a coin value that equals to about 127k, an overall value that being more around the 96, 97 in terms of training, and 96 overall goes for about 120k on the block right now. The possibilities, because there are some very obvious clues on the eggs. Of course, the compass pointing west, the number 30 in the background, and the purple egg. Basically, I think this one's like 100%. It's Chris Westry of the Baltimore Ravens. He's a 6'4 corner. Maybe it could possibly be a 99 kind of dev golden ticket, although the issue I have with that, it only quick sells for 21.2k candy, where a 21.2k candy kind of reroll is, it's not even a 90. I think it's more around the like 96 overall mark. I don't really know. I just can't see it being a 98 or 99 overall. Otherwise, I think it'd be like around the 35,000 candy quick sell mark. So I'm going to say for my guess, a 97 overall Chris Westry. Let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next extra large egg. Next up, I like to call this one the Michigan egg. There are some clear and obvious hints on the egg. The first one being the bunny kind of in a statue form. It's basically telling me Heisman Trophy. I know it's bunny, Heisman Trophy. The next kind of clue, the red, not red, I'm off. I've been commentating. This video is taking me a long time to make. We got blue and yellow kind of with a slash giving Wolverine. So Michigan Wolverines Heisman. There's only 2 Heisman Trophy winners for Michigan kind of in the last 30 years that would be in Madden Ultimate Team, that being Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard. And the reason why I think it is a Charles Woodson is the Black Raiders, the Black Egg Oakland Raiders, or Las Vegas Raiders now, Charles Woodson. Now, I don't think it's an Ultimate Legend 97 Charles Woodson because that would be very random to choose one player, one 97 Ultimate Legend. And also, I do think the candy-wise, if it's a 97 Ultimate Legend Charles Woodson, I think candy-wise, it'd be more on the 30,000 candy range or the 25,000 candy range, not the 21,000. So my guess is going to be a 97 overall wide receiver, out of position, Charles Woodson. Also could be 96, but I'm going with 97 wide receiver, Charles Woodson. The next and final 21K extra large gift, I like to call it the out of position or upside down egg. Of course, it kind of gives a Robert Hunt, that famous play where he was upside down Thursday Night Football versus the Ravens. That's why I'm calling it the upside down egg. It's why my guess is a 97 overall out of position Robert Hunt. Now, the other possibilities, it could be a Backyard Ballers theme, kind of a orange and darkish teal green. It could be Backyard Ballers. I'm going with Robert Hunt. The value of the card only being 21K candy, a 21 or 127K coin value. I think, again, it's kind of that 96, 97 overall range. I'm going with the 97 out of position, probably wide receiver or running back, Robert Hunt. The next egg we're going to talk about is a step up in candy value. It quick sells for 37.7K candy, of course, being a coin value of 226K, which is very expensive. My guess and kind of the design of the egg being black and gold. It could be a team of the year. That's one of the options, but that would be kind of a 96 team of the year would probably be a lot less than 96. Of course, quick sells, what was it for? I want to say 18,000 candy, so it's double what a 96 overall is worth. So it pretty much has to be a 97 overall and above. I'm going with a 97 overall full Ultimate Legend plus pack, so you can pull a 97, a 98, maybe potentially a 99 if it is it's Saturday. So yeah, the Ultimate Legend LTD might be in this egg, at least next Saturday. My guess, a full Ultimate Legend pack. Next up, we have an egg with a clock as its clue, also a very bluish egg. My guess, a 98 overall Gridiron Guardians 2 Deion Sanders. Why, you may ask? The clock is pointing towards 8 o'clock prime time. I know 5 p.m. West Coast time for me is prime time, but for most of America, for most of the US East Coast, is 8 o'clock prime time. So that's my guess. I think this one is pretty obvious. Also being a quick sell value of 44.6K candy, which pretty much has to be a 98 or 99 overall. Of course, Deion Sanders GG2 is a 98 overall. Kind of a boring egg when it comes to it's an old card. However, it's still a very, very good egg. 98 Deion Sanders will go for quite a lot. He's one of the best corners in the game. Well, that's subject to opinion, but let's move on to I think it's now, yes, we're finally on to the 62K eggs. Alright, now we're on the fun egg, 62.5K candy quick sell for a coin value of 375K. So the overall value for this has to be, for me, 99 overall or an LTD. Now, why I say LTD? Well, LTD still gives it an extra value, at least 250K. LTD or 99, they're basically going to be more than 250K in terms of value. Now, this egg really, to me, has absolutely zero clues. I have no clue. Talk about clues. I have no clue what this egg could be. It is red. So I'm going to either go with Cooper Kupp, of course, Super Bowl MVP 99 overall, or Patrick Mahomes. I know it's a little bit biased, but he hasn't on a card. Mitchell Trubisky has a higher rated card than Patrick Mahomes. I think it's a little bit disgraceful. 99 Patrick Mahomes is my guess, although this could really be any player, but I do think it's pretty much guaranteed to be a 99 overall. Next up, we have an egg. Well, you're not going to be able to see it on your screen just because of the way you get images off Xbox and through and just outsourcing them through a bunch of different things. You aren't going to be able to see it on your screen, but if you actually look at it on your monitor, on your Xbox, if you actually look into the fence, on the upper part of the fence as it goes across, it's going to say Minister, meaning Minister of Defense, the green egg. Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. I think this one is 100%, 1000% a lock to be a 99. And I'm going to say LTD Reggie White. Why I say LTD? I just think these eggs are going to be like the zero chill eggs, where they are 250K quick sell. Of course, Marlon Humphrey, Ricky Williams, Isaiah Simmons, and Derrick Henry. If they're not, they could be. It doesn't really matter if they're LTDs. I just think they're going to be 99, and then technically LTDs Reggie White. That's my guess. I think this one is 100%. There really can't be any other option. Minister of Defense Reggie White. This next egg has very, very distinct clues, of course, being a blue background. If you actually look into the candy right in front of the egg, you're going to see a raspberry, a blueberry, and there's actually a purple berry in the background, kind of alluding to Barry Sanders. The other possibility is an Eric Berry, but I'm going with Barry Sanders just because he's already in the game. Again, I'm going to guess a 99 LTD Barry Sanders, just 99 overall Barry Sanders in general. Of course, the egg costing and coin value, 375K. It's going to have to be expensive. That's why I'm thinking more along the lines of a 99 LTD Barry Sanders. But either way, this is an awesome gift. Awesome gift. awesome egg. Hopefully you guys can soup it up, but 99 Barry Sanders is my prediction. And I saved the best egg for last, probably the most controversial egg in the community, of course being red, having the king as kind of a hint. There are a couple guesses. I have 3 total. The first one being, or possibilities, Cooper Kupp 99 overall Super Bowl MVP. Again, this egg is valued at 375k coins, 62.5k candy. My other kind of possibility or guess would be out of position golden ticket Derrick Henry, although we are probably getting a golden ticket quarterback Derrick Henry a couple weeks down the line. So I'm leaning more towards Cooper Kupp, but there's one more option. It's a little bit out there. It could just be a 99 overall.
To LeBron.